Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Basement Card Collector. Today's video is a very special video. It's one of those monumental videos, the 50th TTM return video for the channel. I wanted to say thank you for everybody that's watched so far, and 49 videos have gone by, and I wanted to announce a giveaway contest just for being really cool watchers of the channel. We'll talk about that contest and the prizes at the end. But before we get into the new returns, we do have 4 returns in the TTM machine. But to talk about that 50th real quick, in 50 videos in just over 1 year, check out some of the returns that we have here. And I just picked some of my favorites offhand real quick. Some of the 8x10s, Ronnie Lott, Mike Krzyzewski, and Gino Auriemma. Come on, guys. Just from sending 2 of those were from emails, and Ronnie Lott was different, but and the cards down below, Bob Cousy, all-time NBA. Bob Cousy is a TTMer. My favorite player, Andre Dawson. He has been on every episode that we've made here on the channel. Billy Crystal, Mr. Mike Wazowski. Come on, how about that? Mr. Brandy Chastain, Olympic hero, Hank Williams Jr., music legend. I mean, they're just some super cool cards that we've picked up in this TTM machine over the last 49 videos. And so I thought I'd pop back some of the oldies, and as we get into some of the new cards for the machine, we do have 4 returns coming back from well, all over the country. We'll see where they're coming from. So please stick around for that giveaway. I think and the prizes are what they are, and I hope you dig them, and I'll explain the contest and the rules and what to do, and then we'll get to the prizes. So let's get to the new returns. Here you go. Again, I picked a pretty cool return. We have the famous chicken, Ted Giannoulis. He signed the triple play card. How cool is that? I mean, come on. Every now and then, coming back from Seattle, Washington, you actually can see the player puts his own little sticker on it. So you can see coming from Seattle, Washington, Mr. Ray Washburn. Let's see what we have in the old envelope. We sent back to Mr. Ray Washburn. I'll dig that out in a second, and I'll tell you the why. Oh my goodness. Guys, the TTM world, so cool. How about this index card? Ray Washburn, number 44, the World Series champs of 64 and 69. And I'm going to skip to the other one real quick because this is why we sent to him. He threw a no-hitter on 9/18/1968. And I've started a small no-hitters club, and I've also been sending out stickers. So he was a member of the Cardinals, member of the Reds, and check out what we've got, the 1970 Topps. Oh, that is so cool. My vintage collection is growing very, very slowly. You can see there down on the bottom with the blue ink pen. Love the back. You can see baseball and basketball, but he threw a no-hitter in 1968. I did not have, the actual 1969 card, but he is going to fit into a couple PCs there. The stickers, I'm trying to get a sticker signed by every MLB team. I got that going in a binder. I'll show those off one time. And then here he is on his 1970 Topps. So a no-hitter return right off the bat. Thank you, Mr. Ray Washburn. Coming in, we better slide these. We're going to have a lot to show off this, so let's set these over here. Coming out of Salt Lake City, Utah, you can see that here we've got a Diamond King. The TTM world is very good to the Diamond Kings, folks. So if you're interested in getting some of these super cool cards signed by some of the players, here is Mr. Shane Raleigh. He signed. Let's see who's coming out of Utah. I do trim the envelopes, but I don't look inside until we open them up right here for us. All right. Speaking of my little collections here. Mr. Vance Law. Now, this is a double whammy for me. I love the Cubs, so I have a Cubs binder. I love 89 Topps. You can see he's got a great big looping. He is a 1 per. I've watched on the other websites. But Vance Law on the 89 Topps. Man, that looks good. He was an all-star that year. His dad, Vern Law, is also a great TTMer for you folks out there. Mr. Vance Law, thank you. Cubbies return. Moving on to our third return, coming out of San Antonio, Texas. How about this for a cool card? Mr. John Edwards, Mr. Johnny Edwards. Just picked a 73 Topps. I've also started sending out some vintage cards. So like our Ray Washburn, he's on the vintage, but he's in the no-hitter club. And John Edwards is just on that vintage. It just looks cool to get some of those older cards signed. Let's see who's coming out of San Antonio, Texas. Oh my, he's been out for a minute. Now, the obvious, I'm going to let you in on a little secret here. The obvious reason we sent to Mr. Brooks Kieschnick, he's a Chicago Cubby. Here he is on that prospect card. Here he is on the Upper Deck Star rookie card. A little bit of shine. Oh my goodness, a rated rookie. So that would be like a subset. I love Cubs. I love rated rookies. Now that is not the logo that we're kind of accustomed to seeing. Wow, on the Topps card as well. That. If you remember this player's name from way back, he was drafted from the University of Texas. He was a very high pick for the Cubs, I want to say. Yeah, number 10. But he was also a hitter and a pitcher. And so if you're familiar with Mr. Shohei Ohtani, it would be interesting. And I did write him a letter, as I do all of these athletes, and in my letters, I asked them things like, you know, what do you think? And this, in his case, I asked him about Mr. Ohtani and asked him if he were to, you know, was he able to choose? Did the Cubs choose for him? He was a great hitter, but he also was a great college pitcher. And so he did not answer those questions back, but that's very cool nonetheless. So thank you, Mr. Brooks Kieschnick. And I should also mention that in those letters, I say, hey, if you would like one of these cards, please feel free to take as many as you want. If you would like to sign one, excellent. And they're really cool to do just that 99% of the time. But thank you, Mr. Brooks Kieschnick. And the fourth return for this video, and how about this for a cool return, Mr. Reed Ryan. That's the son of Nolan Ryan here on the 91 score. I sent that back to him a while ago, but how cool is that, though? I mean, come on. You're on your dad's card. And he went on to also become a major league pitcher. And this is not marked, so I don't know where it's coming from. Let's take a peek. Oh my word, this is Cubs heavy, folks. Mr. Doug DeCenzo on the 89 Upper Deck. And again, we sent him a bunch, and I just do that. I say, hey, if you want to keep them, please keep some for yourself. Please sign one or two. And if you want to send those back, I mean, I love them, of course. And this will go into the Cubbies binder, that Cubbies collection, the 91 score. There's a sweet 89 Fleer. Oh, 89 score. Man, I remember opening up tons of those things. And I figured he'd keep some, but it looks like he signed all 6. Holy cow. The Topps and the Topps Gold. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to put that 89 score on top. I mean, Mr. Doug DeCenzo. Wow, folks. That was a Cubs heavy return, which hits a lot of my PCs. And so just a quick recap. Thank you, Mr. Ray Washburn. Thank you, Mr. Vance Law, Brooks Kieschnick, and Doug DeCenzo. Wow, that is a Cubs heavy return episode number 50. Now, normally I would say thank you for watching and we'll see you next time. However, I am going to show you or ask you to stick around for just a few more moments. Let me explain, because it's our 50th, I just like those monumental numbers. And for the 50th episode, I would like to give away some free cards, and if you're interested in some of these cards, excellent, and if you choose not to make one, it's totally cool. I would like you to, number one, be subscribed to the channel. Number two, we are going to ask for a video response. I think this will be really cool, and I will make a video later, but since we're getting into that 10-minute mark, I will just explain it and then get to the video later. Number one, be subscribed. Number two, we're going to ask you to kind of get your mind in that holiday season, and we're going to get thankful. I'm very, very thankful for the subscribers that we have. It still is amazing to me. And for this giveaway, we're going to give away a couple cards here to the winner. We'll let the winner pick one of these 3 cards. Here's how you can win. I would like you to make a video response telling me of at least 3 channels that you're thankful for. They can be buddies that you text with, maybe you live nearby and you go to card shows with. But we're just looking forward to spread the thankful feelings in this thankful holiday season. So if you can come up with 3 channels, at least 3, you don't have to make it only 3, but at least 3 channels. I would like to see a video response of that. I would like you to mark that video as hashtag BCC50 thankful. It's kind of a mouthful, but then I can search for it, and then I'd like to give a chance for you to pick one of these 3 cards if your name is picked on the wheel. So we're going to shoot for the wheel. We're going to give it until November 17th. And then I will make a video on November 22nd because that is my favorite number. And it's right before Thanksgiving. That gives us just over a couple weeks to put a video together if you are interested. I have 3 cards, and you, the winner, can pick one of the 3 cards. And again, I just went through some boxes of some cards, and I thought they're pretty cool cards to me. If you agree, you can choose one of these if your name is pulled on the wheel. So the first card option would be this Michael Jordan hologram. He has a couple that year. This is the MVP. And again, the case is kind of scratched up, but anyway, you could choose the Michael Jordan. If your name is called and you say, nah, I'm not interested in the Jordan, I would take, how about an O.J. Simpson rookie card? It does have a crease down the middle. It is by far never going to get graded a 10, but it's a pretty cool card. Maybe you choose the O.J. rookie. And the third choice for the winner, it could be this classic 1986 Donruss of Mr. Jose Canseco. Just one of those iconic cards. It's just a really cool card. The value, of course, has lost some of its, it's gone down over the last couple years, but that doesn't really concern me. So again, thank you for watching. If you would like to make a VR, excellent. Just tag it with, and I'll leave all this info in the description below. I'm very thankful and grateful for all of you who watch these things. The fact that we've made 50 of them is just amazing. And thankful is what word came to mind when I thought of what can we do for the folks that have watched these things time and time again and left comments and become friends through this process. So I'd like to offer one of these 3 cards. If you make a VR, please put that hashtag in the title. Shoot me a message if you feel like it, but I will pull all of the videos I have on the 17th, and we'll make a video and post it by November 22nd to let one of these 3 cards go home to a person that would make a video shouting out 3 channels that you're thankful for in our card collecting community. That's it, folks. That's our 50th episode. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.